welcome to GT7. This is SLYRED, and today I've got a cool tune for you and a livery. I did the Paul Newman racing livery. He had a little newer Z than this, but we don't have any newer ones in the game, but it came out pretty cool. I made this livery. You can go to my page and give me a like and a share. Do me a big favor. If you like it, you can add it to your collection. But I like this little car. I liked it with the engine swap. This one doesn't have the engine swap. We're tuning for 700 pp on this one. At first, it got a little loose in the rear end, but we fixed it. And now she hugs every curb like bark hugs tree. Anyway, I think you're going to like this car, guys. Livery or not, you're going to like this car. Let's go look at the parts. All we were able to buy out of the ultimate parts was the carbon propeller shaft. But hey, at least they let us buy something, right? All right. We bought the high compression pistons. I did not buy that sport suspension. It was already on there, and I didn't buy those brakes. It was already on here. We will not be using either one. I bought the power restrictor and the ballast, and you're not going to need either one. So if you don't want to buy them, don't buy them. I didn't use them. So we have the high RPM turbocharger. It's about time they let us use the turbo. Tired of running all these Porsches and they're all naturally aspirated. But what you gonna do, right? Got the fully customized LSD, the increased body rigidity, the polished ports, the engine balancing tuning and the stroke up, the racing intercooler, the racing air filter, the racing muffler, the racing exhaust manifold, the racing brake pads, the racing slotted disc brakes, the racing clutch and flywheel, fully customized suspension, the brake balance controller, and the fully customized racing transmission. We are using Racing Hard. We are tuning for 700 pp. I bought rain tires because it always rains at Le Mans. So let's go look at the tune. Okay, we are tuning the GReddy Fugu Z. And the engine model that we have in it is the RB26DE-Fugu-Z. We're tuning for 700 pp points. We didn't have to take nothing or add no weight or do anything to get it down because it only has 676.43 pp. So it'll be, you can race that in any 700 pp race then. The horsepower is 593 horsepower. Don't worry, it still does 200 miles an hour down the Mozon Straight. Still faster than that GR3 Corvette C7 road car. I am so disappointed in that car. 178 miles an hour down the Mozon Straight. That's embarrassing. With the supercharger, they need to fix that. That ain't right. Maximum torque, 419.1. The weight is 2,425 pounds. Really light, but it's a little bitty car and it's gutted on the interior, so might as well be a race car. We're tuning with Racing Hard with a fully customized suspension. The body height in the front is 85, and the rear is 87. The anti-roll, we have 7 and 7, front and back. The dampening ratio compression is 35 and 35, front and back. The dampening ratio expansion is 45 and 45, front and back. Natural frequency is 3.17 in the front and 3.05 in the rear. The negative camber angle is 2.5 in the front, 2.0 in the back. I had to come back and change the toe because we were sliding out a little, so we are doing 0.03 out in the front and 0.20 in the rear. We have the fully customized LSD, differential. This is another place you might want to pay attention and have the same that I do because it was sliding bad. So we had to torque up everything. The initial torque, I had it at 5. It was sliding all over. We changed it to 15. The acceleration sensitivity, I had it at 17, and it was sliding all over. So we changed it to 25, and the braking sensitivity, we put it all the way up at 39, because I had that at 17, and it don't slide no more in the corners, front or rear. Holds to the track like glue. We couldn't do anything to the aerodynamics because I didn't put the spoiler on the back. I just have the ducktail. So that's what you get. And if you have a spoiler on the back of yours, you'll just have to try some different things. I'd probably hold the track better, but it wouldn't have my Paul Newman race livery that I want if I did that. ECU output adjustment, we didn't take anything out of that. We didn't add no ballast weight. We didn't change the ballast positioning, which we probably could. We could probably go 50 to the front, and it would handle even better. But for right now, we're going to keep it there. Power restrictor, we didn't take nothing off of there. We have the fully racing transmission. I've got my top speed set at 250. I did change every gear, and I tuned from the bottom up. So final gear, 5th gear, 4th gear, 3rd gear, and so on. Make sure your numbers match my numbers. If you need a closer look, you can pause the video. We bought a few parts, not a lot, but a few. Make sure your parts match my parts. We are using the high RPM turbocharger, and we do not have the anti-lag system. It wasn't available. So, if you need a closer look at the suspension and the differential, pause the video. And on that note, that one's done. I think you guys are going to like this. Pretty quick, especially for less than 600 horsepower, 200 miles an hour down the Mozon straight, and pretty much down every straight holds 200 miles an hour. Goes pretty quick around the corners, dives in, and pulls like a racehorse coming out. So I think you guys are going to like this tune. If you have any questions about it, write it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps my channel. And I really appreciate how much you guys have been watching my videos lately. That SF23 tune that I gave you guys I really like that. It's like 5,700 people have watched that video. So thank you very much, guys, for all you guys that watched that video. I really appreciate it. And like I said, it helps the channel out, helps me, encourages me to make better videos on different cars. I sure would like to hear from you guys on what cars you like tuned, because I know you're saying, why did he tune that? And why hasn't he tuned this? Well, I don't know what you want tuned unless you write it down below. I will tune any of the cars. I told you I would. Street cars, race cars, engine swap cars, rally cars, pickup trucks, motorcycles. Oh, no, we don't have that on here, do we? And by the way, guys, I do tunes for the Crew 2 also. I have tunes on all the exotics and most of the top street cars like the Lamborghini Countach, the Porsche GT3 RS, the Lamborghini Huracan. I have great tunes on all those cars. If you guys want any of that, write that down below for the Crew 2, and I'll put it on here. But anyway, let's go look at a lap at Le Mans, and you'll see how quick this car is and how good it handles. And on that note, thanks for watching my video, everybody. Have a great day.